I need to speak every single day. So my voice is my job. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. My name is Todd. If you're familiar with my live stream, if you've joined my live stream before, which some of you have, there are a lot of guys here that don't respect the fact you are here just to study. Flavia, I know all about it. That was our topic last night, scammers. So I totally understand it. And there's not only guys, but there are girls here. You could say instead of saying there are a lot of guys, you can say there are a lot of people here that don't respect the fact that you are here to just study. Just use the word people, because it's both men and women that do that. Because believe me, I get, you would be surprised at some of the messages I get from some females. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Asian Dating. You sound like you work on a radio. I don't work on a radio. Nope, I'm not a radio person. But I do a lot of public speaking. Speaking is part of my job every day. I have to deliver some lectures, and I need to, I have a lot of meetings too. People can freely use this app for whatever you want. Yep. Yeah, you're right. People can use this app however they want. I'm not judging people. If somebody wants to utilize this app as a dating app, I guess that's their choice. I don't think Hello Talk has a rule or a policy against that. Now, you just have to be kind and respectful. That's all. Did I come back to China, Leslie? Yes, I did. I returned to China last week. Guys is only for males. I thought I can call students guys with both gender. Yeah, you can call guys. Yeah, you can. Yeah, we say, hey, guys, calm down. That means if you're in a class and you have males and females, sometimes we use this word guys to refer to everybody. Yes, that's okay. Sometimes it can be referred to, sometimes it can be referred to as just male. He's a cool guy. Or sometimes we say, when we're talking to a group of people, hey guys, calm down. So it's not just men, it's like refers to everybody. So there's even a Hello Talk ad that says maybe the love of your life is in another language. Yeah, I've seen that before. So yeah, Hello Talk doesn't have any rules against dating. They just want people to be respectful and kind. That's all. So I noticed that people use Hello Talk for different purposes. Some use it for learning, some for dating. You're right. You're exactly right. Did I come back to Beijing? Elaine, I didn't. I don't live in Beijing anymore. I lived in Beijing for almost 15 years, but I recently moved to a different city in China. I changed my job, so I don't live in Beijing anymore. I live in Xi'an now. So I returned to Xi'an last week. And my job is here. My home is here. My apartment, I should say. I don't live in a house. My apartment is here. So here I am. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight in our live stream. My name is Todd. I am streaming live from China. We decide what we'll use it for. Yeah, you're right. As long as you're kind and respectful, you can use Hello Talk for whatever purpose you want. Anyway, did I buy a house in Xi'an? No, I didn't. I have a house already in America. I don't need a house here. Are you in Xi'an? Yes, I am. Yes, I am in Xi'an. I'm streaming right now from my apartment in Xi'an. Yes. I've lived in Xi'an for, maybe 6 months. I just moved here in January. So, but I haven't really had a lot of time to get things going because after I moved here, then I was here in January and February, and we had the spring festival and all that stuff, and then I moved. Then I left and went back to America for several months. So living in a different city is amazing. Yes, it is. I've met a lot of great people on this app, and I'll continue to do so. We just have to be smart about who we decide to meet in real life. You're right. Definitely. I will visit China, and I can visit just one city, which I will visit China and I can visit just one city. Which one do you recommend? Oh, wow. That's a tough question. You can ask the audience which one. I don't, I like both Beijing and Xi'an. So both Beijing and Xi'an are probably the two most popular tourist cities to visit by foreigners. Um, Beijing and Xi'an are the two most popular. So anyway, to choose between the two, that would be difficult. Depends on what you want to see, because both cities offer a lot of attractions. So I need more friends from China. Follow me. I want to go next year. Okay, cool. There's lots of Chinese people on here, so you shouldn't have a problem finding Chinese people to, to meet. Coffee, and then I do have some water, and I have some warm water, warm water. So water, and coffee. Okay, how about Xi'an weather? Um, it was rainy yesterday. It rained here in Xi'an. It's hot today. About what was it? 33 degrees Celsius today. So um, it's um, it's hot. Yeah, it's summertime, so it's supposed to be hot. It's summer. Yeah, it's supposed to be hot. So water plus water. Yeah, coffee. You're right. Tell us stories about the flag behind you. Oh, that's my American flag. that flag. That flag flew outside my house in America for many years, many years. Yes, it looks old and faded, of course. But that flag flew outside my house for many years, and when I moved to China, I took it down and put it in my suitcase and brought it with me. Do you feel dry and hot in Xi'an? Yeah, I feel dry and hot because it's dry and hot in Xi'an. Yes, it is. But I like dry weather. I don't like humid weather. Do I like hot weather? It's okay. I prefer hot weather more than I do, freezing cold weather. So um, here we are dying of cold, -5. Wow, it is cold. Someone say that if you usually drink coffee, it hurts you healthy. Is it true? I don't. I don't think so. I guess you can believe that if you want, but I've been drinking coffee my whole life since I was 14 years old, and my doctors have never told me that my health is in a bad situation because of coffee. Maybe my health is in a bad situation because some of the other things I eat, but right now, here in China, I have to have a health check, or what we call a physical, every year to keep my visa. And every time every once a year I have a physical exam here in China. I need to do that to update my visa, my work visa. So, and if I'm not healthy, if I have something seriously wrong with me, they won't renew my visa. So, and they've renewed my visa every year for 15 years. So, and I've been drinking coffee a lot. So, maybe for some people, it affects some people in a negative way. Maybe some people, it's not, it hurts their stomach, or they have stomach problems because of coffee. That's possible. I'm not saying that's not the case, but, um, I have been drinking coffee my whole life. My mom is 87 years old, and she's been drinking coffee her whole life. She still drinks at least 3 to 4 cups of coffee every day. So, and she's okay. She's still alive. So, anyway, yeah. I've heard stories. I've heard stories that coffee's good for you. I've heard stories that coffee's bad for you. I've heard stories that a lot of things are good for you, and I've heard stories that a lot of things are bad for you. So, You take the good with the bad. No one lives forever. You enjoy your life, and we're all going to die someday. So I'm not afraid to die. And if I die because I drink too much coffee, I'll die happy. Anyway, your favorite type of coffee is Americano. Americano. That's what I usually drink now. Americano. Cheers. Ah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining my live stream. My name is Todd. I am streaming live from China. Does coffee kill? I don't know. Um, I don't know if coffee kills or not. Good question. Very good question. Welcome to the live stream. I've been on Hello Talk now for, if you've noticed, my moments. I posted a lot of, every day I'll post at least 10 articles. At least 10 articles on my moments to help you improve your English. So if you listen to those voice articles and try to mimic or try to imitate my voice, it will help you improve your pronunciation, your speaking, and your listening skills. And if you follow the dictation that I post every day, which says, listen and write what you hear. English listening practice, write what you hear. So you're supposed to listen to my voice and write down what you hear. That's a dictation article. That helps with your listening skills. If you do that, that's great. They say drink water after it to remove its negative effects. Okay. I'm not a doctor. So I'm not going to sit here in my live stream and pretend to be a doctor and say this is good for you or this is bad for you. I'm not a doctor, so I can't really say. If you're a doctor and you tell me that coffee's bad for me, that's great. Then I guess I take the risk by drinking coffee that I'm going to die someday because of coffee. If you're not a doctor, then it's just your opinion. Anyway, in the beginning of the live stream, you'll notice that I usually have a Q&A in the beginning, about the first 30 minutes, and then I will, excuse me, I will bring up a special guest up on the stage. His name is Peter. I am a doctor and I drink coffee more than I breathe air. Okay. And my doctor in America, my family doctor in America, who I just seen when I was back a couple of months ago, actually a few weeks ago, he drinks more coffee than I do. And I asked him, I said, Doc, his name's Bob. I go, Doctor Bob, do you think do you think I drink too much coffee? He goes, how much do you drink? I said, I don't know, 3 or 4, maybe 5 cups a day. He goes, I drink that and sometimes more. So I'm still alive, and you're still alive, and my doctor's older than I am. So he said, and it's just he said, just like anything else, everything that we eat or drink could possibly affect our health in a negative way. So he just said, enjoy your life. And if you enjoy drinking coffee, Todd, do it. You're healthy. So I can't see that coffee. He goes, I can't see that coffee has affected your health negatively. So go ahead and drink coffee. He said, stop eating ice cream, though. Maybe cut back on the ice cream. I said, okay. Cut back on the ice cream. I love ice cream. He goes, you can drink coffee, but maybe cut back on the ice cream a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's bring Peter up on stage, okay?
Hello.
Hi, Peter. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight?
Very good. Very good. Very relaxing day.
Awesome.
I now won some money.
Oh, you won money? You won
Yes.
money at Mahjong today.
Yes.
Great.
But it,
That,
but it's just the relax, just for fun. Yes.
yeah,
Very
sure.
good.
It's just a fun activity that you get together with your friends, and it's more of a social thing rather than a money earning project.
Okay. Mm.
Good. Awesome.
The first 30 minutes, the QA period of your talking, very
Always,
interesting.
always very
You answered
interesting.
many questions, and you are so patient. The questions may be raised before, and
Yeah,
for newcomers, you ask the same question, and you give them the answer again and again. Okay.
that's okay. Yeah, because a lot of times a lot of new people join my live stream. Maybe they've never met me before, so they're curious. They have a lot of questions, and that's okay. I don't mind answering those questions. I answer them every day.
Oh, yes.
No problem.
Very good. And when I at the pause of my mahjong game, I read your moments. Uh,
Okay.
and when I back home, I just do the paperwork.
Oh,
And
you wrote it down
today's
in.
yeah, and today's your moments a little challenge for me.
Oh, a little
You see,
challenging.
you
Okay.
see, full of
Yeah.
whole page. Yeah,
A
the
whole
other
page
day
of.
sometimes just the half page.
Okay.
Yeah, someday just the some half page, but today full of a
Full
whole page.
page. Good. That
Yeah,
means you learned a lot of new words today or new expressions.
new words, new versions, and
Okay.
very
Good.
useful.
Awesome.
Especially the interview talking. Uh,
Oh yeah.
to have people use the English or even in Chinese to answer the interviewer's questions in talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because
I thought that would be very useful for people because some people had sent me some private messages and asked me some of these questions about how to answer some of these questions in an interview. They have an English interview coming up. How do I answer these questions? So I gave them this information and I thought, maybe I should post that on my moments. Maybe this information would be useful for some other people. So that I did today and I have some more I'll post tomorrow.
oh, good, good. And not only English, also in Chinese, we can refer to the in our interview in Chinese. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes,
Uh,
sure.
okay, to save time and begin to review today's your
Awesome.
moments. Okay. First one is our topic for today's live stream, dating apps.
Yeah.
For years now, dating apps have been changing how people meet and fall in love around the world. Oh,
Yeah,
good,
definitely.
good. Yes, have some people fall in love, but
Sure.
I think just not so many number of the couples fall in love by the apps.
You're right.
Some of them are.
Some
Some
do.
of them are. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Next sentence. Happiness is ordering food in English without rehearsing.
Rehearsing. Rehearsing.
Rehearsing, I'm sorry. That's a new word.
Yeah.
Rehearsing.
Mm-hmm.
Rehearsing. Rehearsing in your head first, and the person understands you perfectly. Good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, because to all the meals, we often do this, but because some words in English, for the food is not used very often. So
Right.
sometimes it's challenging, it's difficult to order in
Definitely.
English. Uh, but we can help with the menu. With the menu, some
Right.
restaurant has the menu both Chinese and English. It will be
Sure.
helpful. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that would be a very happy feeling for somebody who's learning English when they go to a restaurant and they order without rehearsing it in their head first or thinking about it in their head first, practicing. It just kind of comes out naturally. They're like, wow, that's great. I'm
That's
very proud
great.
of myself.
Okay. Next one is the quiz. A new word.
Okay.
Cram.
Cram.
Cram. What does the word cram mean? Four choices. A. To study hard right before a test. B. To eat lunch quickly. C. To sleep deeply on the sofa.
Wow.
D. To run fast after exercise.
Yeah. Okay. We have four
Oh,
options.
okay, four options. Also, I don't know this word, but
Okay.
as I refer to before I refer to dictionary, I guess it. The answer is A, and I'm right. I guess
Right.
right
Yep.
because
Good.
I
You
know the
guessed.
meaning of B, C, D. Every meaning I can know the four sentences. The
Right.
meaning I know. Just I don't know the word of the meaning of the word crab.
Cram.
Now
Okay.
I understand.
Now you
Yeah.
understand.
Uh, Sometimes people, especially boys, want to play. They don't do the homework
Yep.
very carefully. And the time coming to exam, so
Right.
they just do the study hard during the a few days.
Right.
Yes, yeah,
Maybe they procrastinate.
procrastinate.
They
Okay,
maybe they pro-
procrastinate.
yeah maybe
I
some people
procrastinate sometimes.
maybe
Okay.
sometimes they procrastinate, and then the night before the exam they have to cram. That means they stay up all night, study really hard. They cram for an exam.
Oh, yes. So the answer is A, to
Hey.
study hard right before a test.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Next one. Wow, it's a very interesting game played by the children. Me did
Oh
it.
yes, hide and
Yeah,
seek.
when I was a child.
Uh-huh.
Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Let's play hide and seek. Count to 10 and won't peek. Let's play the game outside, where you can find a place to hide. Where can everyone be? Behind the bushes or up the trees, around the corner or over there. I can't see anyone anywhere. But wait, what's that? I hear a sound. It's Sam's laughter. He's being fun. Come out, come out. I can see you. Your dog's wagging his tail. Okay. Because his dog. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Told the secret of where she hiding to his
Yes.
boyfriends.
Yeah.
Okay,
The dog told they could tell from the dog wagging his tail where the boy was.
okay. And he gave a
Clue.
clue.
Yeah.
Clue, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
We had this game when I was young. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But be sure to keep safety
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
we play this game. Some
Sure.
places not so, has some dangers. Yes,
Yeah. You have to be very careful.
if we climbing the tree, oh, it's sometimes dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. Be
Don't
very careful.
suggest the children to play climbing the tree to hide
Yeah.
on the trees. Yeah,
Yeah.
just just hide in the this word I learned, but they are reviewed. It's very good. Uh, just hide in the bushes.
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 Yeah.
Bushes not very higher. Yeah, just
Short. They're
like
short.
big grasses. Just they are
Yeah.
shoots, not grasses. They are not trees, but they are
Yeah.
plants. Yeah,
Right.
not very high. Okay, people can hide it. Even
Yeah.
dogs, cats can hide in the bushes.
Bushes. Yep.
Okay.
So that's a good hiding place when you're playing hide and seek. Don't climb a tree, because if you climb a tree and something happens, you slip and fall out of the tree, you're going to possibly really get injured seriously.
Okay. Next one. Avoid these phrases in job interview. Oh, very
Yeah.
useful. Never say, I left my previous job because I was bored. Don't say this. Yes.
Yeah.
Instead, use like this. I left to explore roles that offer more opportunities for growth.
Growth. Good.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I'm bored. I don't want to this something more. I'm bored. But
Yeah.
I Also, I bold as the former's work, but I try to find something new for growth. What is the best answer for interview?
Yeah. Maybe you can tell your best friend or your friends, why are you changing your job? I'm bored. But when you're in a job interview, you don't want to say that to HR.
Okay, don't say it to HR.
Yeah.
Never say what's the salary too early in the interview.
Yeah.
Okay, we can say instead use. Let's make sure the rules is a good match first. Then we can discuss compensation.
Compensation. Compensation is just
Compensation.
another professional word for salary.
Okay, another professional word for salary.
Salary. Right.
Compensation.
Right.
Compensation. Compensation.
Compensation. Good.
Compensation. Compensation. Okay, next page is also the answer to the question in
Yes.
interview. Never say I don't know. Ooh, sometimes say I don't know me seems appear a little of rude at
Yeah,
the interview.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, we use that's something I'm still learning, but I'm eager to grow in the area.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
better.
this is the active answer,
Yeah.
activity answer. Yeah, uh, positive answer.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's a negative answer.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Okay, yeah,
negative. So
negative.
the instead to use this other one sounds more professional and more academic. Sounds like you're more educated.
Okay,
Yeah, good.
next, never say I don't want to work overtime.
Yeah.
Instead, we use I value work-life balance.
Uh-huh.
Work-life balance, but I'm flexible when needed.
Great.
Okay, it's a good answer. If
Yeah.
something work is urgent, has a short time, had a dated the the time
The
just
deadline. A
the
deadline.
deadline. So the boss asked the employee to do some
Hmm.
extra work. So at this time, I'm flexible and
Yeah.
can continue work for overtime. Yeah,
Sure.
no, but not
Definitely.
every day.
Not every
Okay,
day. Yeah.
good. So it's very useful for
Yeah.
people at the interview.
People who are going through some interviews. This is useful information.
Okay. Next, two words, adjectives, very useful to
Yeah.
describe ladies, beautiful
Yeah.
ladies. Okay. First one, captivating,
Captivating.
captivating, captivating. Captivating means that something or someone is so interesting or beautiful that you can't look away or stop thinking about it. For example, a beautiful girl walked by, and everyone stopped to look because she was truly captivating.
Captivating. Yeah.
Captivating,
Good.
captivating. And here is a use stopped to look.
Yeah.
Stop to look. Stop to look means stop the reading book and to watch the beautiful
Yeah.
ladies. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
cannot say stop looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
different,
It
different
has a
meaning
different
of
meaning. Yeah.
stop
So if
to look
someone, if you
and
stop
stop
to look,
looking.
that means
Okay.
you stop doing what you're doing to
Mm,
look.
okay.
Yep. Good point.
Next word, glamorous.
Glamorous.
Glamorous has the same meaning with captivating. Captivating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If someone or something is glamorous, it means they are very beautiful, stylish, and exciting in a way that catches attention. Okay,
Yes.
catches your attention. Yeah. For example, Olivia walked into the room looking glamorous. Her elegant dress and bright smile caught everyone's attention.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yep. Good.
just the two big words
Yeah.
to describe ladies,
Yep.
beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Next, English vocabulary and dating apps.
Dating apps. Yeah.
That's today's
Topic.
topic.
Yep.
Dating apps are mobile apps that
Apps.
help people meet and connect for romantic relationship or friendship.
Friendship. Yep.
Many people use dating apps to find someone to date or chat with.
Yep. That's our
Okay, okay,
topic.
okay. It's good way I think for the
Yeah.
young people. Yeah, for the young people, they can make more friends there. Yeah, make friends.
Sure.
Yeah, but if they have some people they love during the dating apps, they come their conversation, their chatting, their talking, even make appointment in real face-to-face date.
Right.
Always
Right.
good thing, I think.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sure. It's
Mm,
okay. Yeah. You just have to be.
okay.
You just have to be careful who you trust. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Be careful.
Mm, at my time, I have had. At my time, I did have any dating
Dating
apps,
apps.
but
Yeah.
I had the face-to-face dating corner.
Oh yes. Okay.
Okay, the
So.
dating corner is still used for
Hmm.
the old people to parents for their child, not child,
Yes.
for their sons or
Yeah. Or
daughters
daughters.
to
Yeah. Their
make
sons or
friends. Yeah.
daughters to try to find to try to help them find a partner.
Oh, to find them a partner. Yes,
Yeah.
I did this.
Okay.
Me and my wife went to the dating corner many,
Uh
many
huh.
times on
Okay.
the morning, Saturday morning at a park, very
Mm-hmm.
quiet park. It's in the city, not the suburb, just in the city park.
Uh-huh.
Many people go there. Wow, crowded. The parents hold their informations printed in the paper piece
Uh-huh.
of paper and get more some pictures of their dating life of their daughters or uh, sons.
Son. Yeah.
Me and my wife did this.
Okay.
Did this.
To help
Yes,
to help your daughter try to find a husband.
yes, but my daughter did not agree with us.
Okay.
Yeah, she just respect us to do this work, but they
Sure.
did not listen to advice.
Okay.
She just listening, and she
Uh-huh.
did not say something
Okay.
more. Okay, and at last she chose her ex-husband by herself.
Okay.
She's
That's good.
unlucky, my daughter.
Yeah. She made her own choice.
She made her choice, but
Yep.
she's not lucky.
Yeah. Well,
And at last, he divorced. Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
uh,
So there's
she
a
divorced.
good thing. A bad thing is maybe
A
she,
bad thing.
had a bad situation with her ex-husband, but the good thing that came out of that is she has a beautiful daughter.
Okay, now she live with her beautiful daughter, my
Yeah.
granddaughter. Yeah,
Yeah.
they, two of them live in apartment, live in an
Yeah.
apartment. Yeah.
Great.
Sometimes she's not happy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm take care of this. I'm worried about her. I
Sure.
suggest, will you dating some more guys to
Mhm.
find further relationships?
Yeah.
She did not agree with me.
Okay.
She said she just want to work and want
Okay.
to accompany with her daughter, my
Okay.
granddaughter. Yeah,
Sure. That's her
but
it's
they
her
are
life.
happy. Okay, okay, it's their life.
Yep.
It's their life.
Yep. Their life.
Mm.
They can do what they want. Maybe she's just not in a position right now where she wants to be in a relationship, and that's okay.
Okay, that's okay. And uh, for the thing, just the two has the two sides of everything. Uh, she had his married by herself, not
Right.
uh, uh, me and my wife went to the dead corners,
Right.
not our advice, just
Right.
her choices. So she did not regret it.
Good.
Or she maybe if the her ex-husband are introduced by from us from the dating corner, maybe she will say something uh, to
You're like blame. Maybe
complain us,
she'll blame
yeah,
you.
or blame me, so
Yeah,
blame me.
she'll blame
So
you.
okay. So
Yeah.
it's good. Yes, it's good. On
Yeah.
the other hand, it's good. Okay,
Yeah. So it's not your. You can't say that you introduced that guy to her. So she met the guy on her own.
okay, on her own.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Oh, okay. Next is the dictation of
Ah,
yesterday's
yes.
dictation. Good. Moving abroad can be a challenging experience. You leave your family, friends, and everything you know behind. You enter a new culture where the customs and sometimes customers, I should say, the
Customs.
pronoun
Yeah. It's pronounced
custom,
like customers, but the actual word is customs. Yeah.
the
Customs.
customs and sometimes the language are different. But it's also exciting. It's a time to discover new things, make new friends, and begin a new adventure. Take a step outside of your comfort
Comfort
zone.
zone. Yeah.
Okay.
Good advice. Try to step outside your comfort zone sometimes. Maybe you don't want to move to another country like I did. That was a big step outside my comfort zone. But maybe you just want to change your location, your city,
Change
or
location,
yeah, that's okay.
change city. I think it's for most people because change to travel to abroad is difficult for
Yeah, it
most
is.
people.
It's very
Okay,
challenging.
challenging, very challenging. Okay, next dictation.
Today's
This
dictation.
dictation is very interesting. We heard
Oh,
this
about
story very.
about
When I was
about
very young,
bees.
very
Yeah,
open. Okay,
about bees.
about bees. Oh, bees are devoted his whole life. The working bees,
Yes.
working all the life, did not asking for some benefits. Just
Right.
working, working, working.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worker bees. Yep.
Bees make honey to store for the winter when flowers aren't blooming. Yeah, this is the first reason. But now people feed the bees to make honey for people as people's food, delicious food.
Right. Yep. You're right. Exactly right.
Mm. Honey bees live in colonies,
Colonies.
colonies with the queen drones. Am I right?
Drones. Drones.
Drones, drones,
Yeah,
drones,
drones.
drones. Queen has one. Drones has a few.
Yeah.
But the working
Worker.
bees, thousands of the
Yeah,
working
many,
bees.
many.
Oh,
Yep, you're right.
okay, many, many, many. Okay. The queen lays eggs. Drones help the queen produce eggs.
Produce
And,
eggs.
oh, I'm sorry, not
That's okay.
produce.
Produce eggs.
Produce.
Yep.
Produce eggs. And the worker bees gather nectar and build honey
Comb.
combs. Combs.
Honeycombs.
Combs. Make the
Yep.
combs bigger, bigger, bigger. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Good.
The flower, not flower. The flavor of honey depends on the flowers the bees visit. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Making honey takes a lot of effort, which is part of what makes it so special.
Yep.
Okay,
Great. I
so
love honey. I love honey. I
the
like
working
honey.
bees devoted all the working bees' whole life
Life.
to making bees to serve
Yes.
the queen and uh, drones.
Yeah, the
Serve the
drones. Yep.
drones and the queen.
You're right.
Okay. But another benefits, not only making honey, they can help the fruits, the crops get their growing.
Yeah,
While they are picking the bee honeys, they just spread the flower. How to say
yes,
this word?
right. The
They make the
pollen in the flowers,
powder.
pollen,
Pow-
pollen, pollen.
Oh, pollen. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
makes the fruits can get the fruits, and some crops need
Yeah,
the bees to help them. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Bees are very useful in spreading
Very
and
useful.
helping flowers and fruits and all of that. They're very, very much needed in our ecosystem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ecosystem. Okay.
But I'm afraid
Okay.
of
Yes.
bees. But I don't like bees. I'm afraid of bees, so I don't like
Oh,
to be
after
around
bees.
bees.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of
They
them.
have the needle stuck into your
Yeah, they can.
skin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Poisonous.
they can sting you, and it's very
Sting
painful.
you. Stink. Very painful.
Sting, yeah. When I was a kid, I got stung by a whole bunch of bees, and now I just have this very horrible fear of bees.
Okay. Yes.
Awesome,
Yes, let
great.
me stop here. Thank you.
Okay.
Give me the chance to review your moments. Helped me a lot. Yeah, today
Awesome.
is some
Fantastic. Well,
challenge.
you did a great job. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening to join us and review all of that information that I posted today on my moments. Tomorrow night I won't be live streaming, taking a little break. Actually, I have something else I need to do tomorrow night, but I'll be back Thursday night.
Okay, see you on
Okay?
Thursday night.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Have a nice night and have a great Wednesday. I'll see you Thursday night, Peter. Bye-bye.
okay, bye bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Peter, for coming up on our stage tonight. Our first guest on the stage. Normally, he's my first guest. Sometimes I change it up a little bit and invite somebody else up first. But tonight, Peter, again, back here, is our first guest up on the stage. Is he your student? He's my friend. He's my friend. Mm. Anyway, um, name is yeah the name. This is the topic tonight is dating apps. Sorry, you don't have to apologize. Yeah, Peter is actually a student of English. Now he's not particularly my student, but he because I'm not a teacher. Um, but anyway, he follows my Hello Talk account and he learns from me. So some people say he's my student. I guess he could say he's my student, but anyway, he's been joining our live stream and following me on Hello Talk for 3 years now. So his English from since the very first day or evening that he came up on my stage 3 years ago, his English has improved dramatically over the 3 years. So it just shows that with constant consistent work and practice, yeah, your English can improve. He's a great example of that. So if you want an example of what will happen if you learn English on a consistent basis, Peter is a great example. So, anyway, thanks, Peter, again for coming up on the stage tonight. Which dating app Americans use, I have no idea. I really don't know because I'm don't use them. So I'm not really. There's hundreds and hundreds of dating apps in America. So I really am not really familiar with those dating apps in America because I don't use them. I've never really paid attention to them. I never needed them. So, um, not that I am against dating apps. I'm not against dating apps. I just never found them useful for me. I never signed up for them. I didn't utilize dating apps in my life. So anyway, I really don't know dating. I mean, there's a lot of online dating websites in America that because um, Americans use a lot of online dating websites to meet people. So it's very popular in America, but I just don't know what they are. To be honest, I can't name them. I've heard some of them, like I've heard of these dating apps like Bumble, Tinder. Um, yeah, those I just heard of, but I don't know if people use those in America or not. I don't know. Maybe they do. Tinder, Tinder. Yeah, you said it. Yeah, you spelt it right the first time. Tinder. Anyway, thank you so much for joining our live stream tonight. My name is Todd. I am streaming here from China, live from China. I come from the United States of America, but I've lived in China now for 15 years. I've been on Hello Talk. I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary here on Hello Talk. And thank Hello Talk for being such an awesome app, helping people to learn and improve their language skills, whatever language skills they want to improve. So I particularly focus on English because this app is based out of China, and a lot of Chinese people want to learn English, but you can learn a lot of different languages. You can learn Korean, Japanese, Russian, Spanish, wow, hundreds of languages. Yeah. Anyway, this app is great. Has a lot of awesome features. When I first joined this app 10 years ago, um, it was kind of boring. It was kind of boring because there were very few people here. Don't tell Hello Talk that. It was kind of boring. Um, and then, you know, I, um, this app was introduced to me by a colleague, and she said, you should post. You have lots of great materials that you share with us, and at work where I was working. And she said, you should post those on Hello Talk. I'm like, what's Hello Talk? And she's like, it's a language learning app. I said, but I'm not learning a language. She said, that's okay. You can post your English materials on this app to help other people improve their English. I said, okay, I'll try it. So I downloaded the app, and I'm like, wow, it's nobody here. I mean, nobody talked to me. Nobody sent me messages. Nobody, the moments section was pretty boring. Not a lot of things going on there. So I started to post some of and I began to, when I first started out, I just posted one or two articles on my moments. And then I started to get and people have asked me, who was my very first follower? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know who my first follower was. I get asked that question. I don't know if Hello Talk can, you know, excuse me. I don't know if Hello Talk can research that and tell me who my first follower was. I don't know. But anyway, that question's asked a lot to me from my other followers. Who was your very first follower? I don't know. I have a lot of followers now. So, you've been here 10 years, you acquire a lot of followers. So anyway, I started to post one or two articles on my moments, and then all of a sudden, people started to pay attention and comment on those articles. And then Hello Talk, as I think in the beginning, they didn't have the feature where I could. I don't think they had the feature on their moments where I could post a voice article. You could just post. You could just post pictures in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they updated it. They kept updating it and made it so you could post voice articles, and made it. Over the years um, they have continued to update it. Now, one thing that really turned things around that really helped and improved Hello Talk dramatically is when they introduced the live stream and the voice room feature. When they did that, that just made Hello Talk so much more popular. So we could live stream. And when Hello Talk, when they first introduced the live stream feature, I wasn't interested. And they sent me a message and said, you have a lot of fans. A lot of people know you. Do you want a live stream? I'm like, no, I'm not interested. I don't want a live stream. I don't have any interest. I don't really have a lot of time to do that. And they said, they left me alone. And then like 2 weeks later, they sent me another message. And they said, what, this live stream is really, picking up. It's starting to become very popular. Would you like to try live streaming? I'm like, yeah, tell me a little bit more. Send me some information. I'll look into it. So they sent me some information, and I said, can you send me some people's some contacts of people who are live streaming now, so I can join their live stream, and I can kind of get an idea of what it's about. So before I did my own live stream, I was joining other live streamers live stream, just sitting there. I didn't comment. I didn't go on their stage. I didn't really do nothing. I just observed in different people's live stream. Most of those live streamers that I did that with are gone now. They disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. Anyway, and then after that, I thought, okay, I can try it. So I posted something on my moments, and I said I'm going to start live streaming. And a lot of people comment and say, "Great, good job, awesome. We can finally meet you in live on Hello Talk." I'm like, cool. So I did my very first live stream, and I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to invite people on the stage. I didn't know. Once I invited them on the stage, I didn't know how to remove them from the stage. I was just like so disorganized, and that's so not me. I'm a person who is very proactive and a very organized person, but that time I wasn't. So after that, I said, I really need to get my stuff together and figure this out. So I studied how to do the live stream, how to all the features. I studied that really hard, and um, then I started to schedule my live streams. And my first live stream I had, turned out great. I can't even remember what my second live stream. I can't remember what my topic was. I think my first topic for a live stream was white lies. If I remember right, my first topic was white lies. Anyway, and that went well. I had, a lot of people joined it, and I was very prepared. And I could invite people on the stage and remove them when they're done, blah, blah, blah. It worked great. And then from then on, it just kind of became very natural, very easy for me. So to do that, now it's okay. White lies. Yeah. So tonight I'm going to do a little bit. Tonight, if you've joined my live streams in the past, you know that I only invite one person to the stage. I only invite one person to the stage, one on one. Tonight, I'm going to do something a little different. This is so not like me. If you know me, over 3 years I've been live streaming. I seldom do this. But tonight I'm going to try something different. Okay. I'm going to. What do white lies mean? Okay, I'll explain white lies. White lies are lies that you tell to people, of course, that are harmless. They don't harm people. They're lies that you tell people so you don't hurt their feelings. Those are called white lies. So this is white lies. Yeah. Thanks, Lorena. White lies are lies that you tell people so that you don't want to hurt their feelings. So, for example, if your best friend, um, um, bought a new shirt, I'm just going to use that as an example. Your best friend bought a new shirt, and you looked at the shirt and you think in your mind you're thinking, God, that shirt is so not that shirt is so ugly. It makes you look like you're so old. Um, but you don't say that because you don't want to hurt your friend's feelings. So you just, if your friend says, "What do you think of my new shirt?" and you say, "Wow, it looks nice," that's a white lie because in your mind you really think it looks stupid and it's ugly. But you're not going to say that because it may hurt their feelings. So a white lie is just a lie you tell to people so you don't hurt their feelings. That's what a white lie is. Anyway, um, so getting back to my stage, or our stage in my live stream. Um, Tonight we're going to do something different. I'm going to invite lie to people, but for their own for their own good, so you don't hurt their feelings. Anyway, I'm going to invite more than one person on the stage tonight. So maybe I'll invite 3 people up on the stage so we can have a conversation about dating apps. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a different look in my live stream tonight. So I'm going to be inviting more than one person on the stage tonight. And instead of just one, I'll invite, maybe 3 people. Okay. So, and we're going to talk about dating apps. Okay. Um, Dating apps. Me. You? Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for joining my live stream. Just a quick introduction before we continue on. My name is Todd. Happy July 1st to all of you. I hope you all had a great day today. July is my birthday month, so just a quick note that coming up here soon in about 7 days. Um, 6 days actually. Um, next Monday, next Monday, July 7th, I will I will be hosting a birthday live stream because on July 7th is my birthday. So I will be on July 7th. I will be hosting a happy birthday live stream for me. Okay, to celebrate my birthday on July. My birthday's July 7th. So in about 6 days, I will be hosting a live stream. Um, a happy birthday live stream. Okay. Thank you for your happy birthday wishes. But I will be hosting a live stream on July 7th. That's my birthday, 7 7. Now you know why my lucky number is 7. I was born on the 7th day of the 7th month, and I was the 7th baby born in a hospital. So, and I was born at 7 a.m. So 7 is my lucky number. Anyway, I just talked about this with my mom um, a few weeks ago. We talked about, she wished me a happy birthday because I won't be there for my birthday. And she says, "Wow, you were born on the 7th day of the 7th month, the 7th baby in the hospital, and you were born at 7 a.m. in the morning. So 7 is definitely your lucky number." I said, "Yes, it is." Thank you. Anyway, so next Monday, Monday, July 7th, I will be hosting a happy birthday live stream for me. Okay. Anyway, hopefully, if you have time, you can join and we can celebrate. You can celebrate my birthday with me. Okay. Great. Awesome. Thank you
Hello.
so much for joining us. Hi. How are you? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, ladies. How are you all doing tonight?
That's great. Long
Hello.
time no see, Todd.
Great. Huh?
Long time no see.
Yeah, you disappeared, didn't you, Leslie?
Yes, I disappeared because I was really busy these days. I attended competition last time. You helped me record the videos. Thank you.
Okay. How'd the competition go?
We will win the prize, the first prize.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. But tomorrow we will know the final results. But
Okay.
we already got the first prize just now, and we will have a uh, final competition tomorrow.
Good. Good. So you're going to study really hard tonight, right?
No, I will relax
Oh, you're
very
relaxed.
hardly
Oh,
tonight. Yes.
okay, you can relax because you're on vacation now.
Yeah, I have vacation. I have a roommate. This is my colleague. We live in a hotel. We
Oh,
went to
cool.
the yeah, we are in the capital city. It's
The,
really
y-
cool.
wow. So you're in a hotel now.
Yeah, I'm in the hotel.
Fantastic. How
Hopefully.
are you, Lorena?
Hey, how are you, Todd? Long
Good. How
time.
you been? I haven't seen you for a long time.
Yeah.
How's Beijing?
Beijing is a rainy day.
Rainy day. So did it cool off a little bit because I know Beijing was really hot. So did the rain help it cool off a little bit?
Yeah, it's cooler than before.
Oh, great. That's fantastic. So did you catch a
Welcome
cold?
to China.
Welcome back to China.
Yeah, welcome back to China.
Thanks. Yeah, I just came back last week, so I'm happy to be back. It's nice
Yeah,
to be back.
yes.
Yeah.
We all missing you very much.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming to Beijing maybe in October. I'm not sure for sure yet, but I'm thinking about coming to Beijing in October.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Are you hosting English corner in Beijing?
That's a long ways away. I haven't decided if I'm going to host an English corner in Beijing or not, but if
I
I
hope you will.
if I do, maybe I'll organize some kind of a English get together, okay?
Okay, that's nice
Great.
enough.
Hopefully it'll happen. I'm just right now making some plans that we'll see if it happens or not. How about you, Cindy? How was your day today?
Hi,
How was your how
yeah,
was your day
fine.
today?
Everything is fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
How is your daughter doing? Okay?
Yeah, she's not at home. She went to her grandmother's home.
Oh, so you have lots of you're alone, so you have
Freedom.
lots of freedom now to do what you want.
Yeah,
You can eat what you want, you can do whatever you want, right?
yes, yes.
Good. That's awesome. That's
And
awesome.
today I'm really happy because I opened my first live stream.
Oh,
No,
you
no, no, no,
started
no.
your
No, voice room. Voice room.
Oh, you started your own your first voice room.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
And
How did it
yes.
go?
Well, just one audience, a girl, but I'm happy.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
okay. It's a start. You have to start someplace, right? You started your
yes,
first voice room, you had one audience member, and next time you do it, maybe you'll have 10 or 20 and just keeps building from there.
yeah, I hope so.
That's good. So did you have a topic that you discussed or was it just free talk?
The words game, word
Oh.
game.
Oh, you talked about scams.
No, 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 game,
Oh,
word
games.
game. Game. Yeah, game.
Oh, okay.
A
Hmm.
word game.
What
Play
kind of
game.
game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what game?
Word game. Yeah.
What kind of a word game?
Yeah means
What game?
I said a word and the letter of the word, the last
The
letter of the word should be the first letter of the next word.
Oh, I see. I see. I played that
Yeah.
word. I played that game because you so
Yeah.
you'll say the word like doctor, and then she has to say a word that starts with R, like rain. And
Yeah.
then you have to come up with a word that starts with N, nurse, and then she has to come up with a word that starts with E.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Really funny, I played this game.
Okay, you played this game before.
Sorry,
I
my
can't
daughter
hear
called
her. Oh,
me.
okay.
Oh, okay. You had a phone call.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now we can
I
hear you.
said I played the game.
Now she must have
Can't
had
hear
another
her.
phone
Yes,
call.
I think. Yes, phone call.
You played the game
So,
before?
I can't hear her. Okay. So,
Over.
Oh, that's okay. We couldn't hear what you were saying.
yeah.
Okay. I said I played the game yesterday almost for 2 hours.
Wow, 2 hours
Yeah.
in your voice room.
No. I got into another one's voice room yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Not
You joined
today.
another voice
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
You joined another
So
voice room
today,
yesterday and played that game.
yeah, and he encouraged me to open my own voice room.
Good. Fantastic. So it's a great way to practice your English.
Yes. I learned
Awesome.
many new words.
Great. Awesome. So what do you think about our topic tonight, dating apps?
Yeah.
Dating app.
Because
Yeah.
I had some experience.
Okay. You have some
Many
good
years
Awesome.
ago,
some
I
good experience or bad experience?
signed up on a dating app, and I
Okay.
paid for the member fee.
Wow. Okay. Great.
Yeah, it cost me more than 300 RMB.
Okay, for 1 year?
It's,
Yeah,
wow.
1 year, yes.
Okay.
And I talked to many men, and there's some high quality men and some
Low quality.
some people said dirty words.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it scared me. Oh, and the dating app should have the real profile.
Okay, like
I'm not sure, but I have my own
your
real
your
profile.
real picture.
So
Mhm.
yeah. So after that, I cancel.
Okay.
I paid 1 year,
Okay.
but just use 1
And
month.
then after 1 month you canceled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's not safe.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
So you have to be careful on those dating apps because you never know who you're going to meet.
So since that time, I never use any dating app.
Okay.
I don't believe online relationship.
Yeah, you have to be very careful who you trust online. And a lot of people can put up fake profiles and you don't know if they're a real person or if it's their real picture or not.
Yes.
So, yeah,
I think dating app is really bullshit.
it's really bullshit. Did you
Yeah.
use it before?
Yeah, maybe 10 years ago, I was young. I used dating app, and a lot of
Okay.
people they just want one night stand, and it's
Oh,
really
okay.
a lot of scammers, and
A lot
they
of
have a lot of
scammers.
choices. Yes, a lot of choices, and they just want to choose one of them. So I think if a man use the dating app, maybe he just want to find some one night stand, not a real girlfriend.
So some people use it for just like wanting a one night stand, right?
That means a lot of people there just want to find someone who is
Okay.
easily to cheat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just really bullshit, I think. And I
So
think blind date is really good. Someone they will they will introduce some good one to you, and you will get his background, a lot of informations, and you
yeah.
even know his families and his personalities and the salary, like a lot of things. But something dating app is really not a real one. It's not a good choice.
Yeah, dating apps are not very reliable. Most of them
Yeah.
aren't. I don't know because I haven't used them before, so I just heard stories from people. That's all. How about you, Lorena? You have a lot of experience with dating apps or zero?
I met a university professor.
Professor?
I talked in that dating app. I
Uh-huh.
thought,
Why?
as a university professor, maybe he is a really high quality man.
Uh-huh.
But when I talked with him, he said he will come to meet me immediately. it scared me, It really scared me.
Oh, he wanted to meet you right away, the very first time you
Yeah,
met.
he asked me, "Oh, where did you live? I will come to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Tell me how to get there."
Wow, he was really excited. He must have really liked you.
But
Maybe he
it
just
really scared
wants
me.
her money.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he wasn't really a university professor. Maybe he wasn't.
Yes,
Maybe it was fake.
yes.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
must be a fake one,
Yeah,
not a real person, I think.
yeah. That happens sometimes. What about you, Lorena? You have lots of experience that you learned doing using dating apps or none?
I did. I have a
D-
lot of experience.
Okay, you've used them before.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have?
Actually, I'm using
Go-
it for now.
okay, you're using it right. You're using one now.
Yeah.
Okay, is it? Do you think
What
it's?
what have
Do you think it's good or bad?
I think nothing is very perfect.
Okay,
It depends on how do you see these things.
okay. So you just
Maybe.
have to be very careful who you trust, right?
Yes, yes. In my opinion, it's half.
Oh,
The most important thing you need to open your eyes.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
be
yeah. Be
and now,
careful.
careful. Be
yeah,
careful.
now I can see some people who is a scammer
Uh huh.
in a second.
Yes.
Okay, you can tell if they're a scammer or not, right? Really quick.
Really quick.
Sorry,
Okay.
I had to go. My daughter can't stop
Okay.
calling me.
Okay, you need to
Nice
take care of your
talking with
daughter.
you.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye
Yeah,
bye,
yeah,
Cindy.
really nice
Bye
talk with
bye.
you.
Okay. Although the Hello Talk is like a English study app, and sometimes a lot of people will add you and say something strange, weird, and he will
Sure.
ask you some personal information and ask you, "Are you single or married? Where
Yeah.
are you? Can go and find you. We can have dinner and go some travels, go to some places together." And that means he's not a good person, just want to find a girlfriend, maybe something else. So
Yeah.
I think you should pay attention to these apps.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Hello Talk wasn't initially started to be a dating app, but I think now it's become a lot more besides just an
Yeah.
English or just a language app. It's also a social media app so people can meet
Yeah.
friends.
Maybe meeting friends is okay, practicing languages is okay, but dating is not okay.
Yeah, I think that I've heard some good success stories where some people have met their husband or wife on Hello Talk.
That's cool. But at
Yeah,
first, when I use this app, two people at me and they said the same words. They said the
oh,
same information. They from the same place and the same sentences.
yeah,
Oh,
sure.
two scammers.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's
So
yeah, you have to be able to decipher or figure out who the scammers are and who the real people are.
yes, we should figure
Yeah,
it out.
yeah. So have you ever, Lorena, have you ever had anybody ask you on a date on Hello Talk?
Yes, I meet some people. Yes, they ask me
Yeah.
some the same question like how to say your
Are,
pronoun
are you
like
married?
I'm married,
yeah,
single.
yeah, are you single?
Where do you live?
Yeah,
Can I
I
visit you?
I'm also sometimes they just introduce themselves in a long message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so Hello Talk is app for practicing learning English, learning
Sure.
language. Yes,
Yeah.
but it's not. it's not special for dating website.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be a dating app. Now I know a lot of people join Hello Talk now just to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They're not here to learn a language. And as long as they're honest and kind and respectful, I guess that's okay. That's their choice.
Yes, I can accept make a friend here in here, but make some relationship in here I'm not for.
Yeah,
If I'm want to look for some relationship or boyfriend, I'm willing to. I prefer to some special dating website.
sure. Use a specific online dating website that you trust to do that with. Because some of them are very trustworthy. You really have to. I know in America, some of the dating websites, you have to go through a lot of, answer a lot of questions to prove who you really, really are. So you know that it's the real person. It's not just a fake person.
Yeah, and some dating app need you to update how to upload your ID.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them in America use facial recognition.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they use
So
facial
they will know if you're single or married.
Well, they'll use facial recognition to find out if it's the real person. They don't really have a way to say if to prove if you're single or married or not. No. No.
Even
Yeah,
in
So
real
so people
even
can
in real
lie.
life. Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
people
yes.
can lie about that. Even if you